Some refer to their profession in order to get out of punishment.
Can I see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay. Do you have some kind of ID or anything on you?
My ID is not here, but I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay.
While others abuse their position of power and arrest people out of fun.
Hi, ma'am. Do me a favor. Step out of the vehicle for me. Put your hand down. Step out of the vehicle. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Watch as these corrupt cops set themselves up to be fired through their unforgivable actions.
Disclaimer.
Officer Kristen Higgins pulled over former Pinellas County Deputy Sheriff Shelby Elise Coniglio for careless driving. Coniglio attempted to take advantage of her position to get off almost immediately.
Can I see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?
I'm a Pinellas County deputy,
Okay.
and my driver's license is...
Huh?
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay. Do you have your license, registration? No?
The woman only had one response to each question.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm a deputy, but
Well, that's why I'm asking. Do you have any weapons on you?
I live right there.
Okay.
I would normally, but
Do you have some kind of ID or anything on you?
my ID is not here. But I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay.
She would not listen to the officer's explanation as to why she had been pulled over.
I live right there.
I get that, but I pulled you over because you were flying past everybody and you were cutting.
No, I was just driving.
Okay, when
the
I was
regular
pulling behind
way.
you, at this point you were going like 56 and a 40. You were flying.
No, I was not flying. I was just
Do you have your
going...
registration with your name on it or anything?
Well, this car is not mine, so...
Okay. Do you have anything with your name on it?
It was clear by now that she was intoxicated and slurring her words.
I mean, I could get out, I could get in. I mean, you could come in.
No, you're good right now.
Listen, I'm
You're
just
good.
trying to... I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do. Whatever
Oh,
it
you're
is.
good.
I live at that light right there.
Gotcha.
So if you want to hang out, if you don't want to hang out. And so I was like, oh, I'll bring you home.
Gotcha.
Boom, 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 boom. Easy.
For the sobriety test that followed, she had to get out of the car, something she found difficult to do.
Can you walk over? Are you able to walk over here?
Yeah, in the fucking...
Well, no, I just want to get on the sidewalk so we're not on the...
bullshit.
Okay, alright.
Coniglio's attitude completely altered when she was informed by the police that she would be tested.
Okay, can I check your eyes real quick?
Really?
Alright, I want to give you every chance to say that you're fine. Okay.
This is what we're going to do right now?
I don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
No.
And you pulled me over for going 10 miles over the speed limit?
You were going more than 10 over the speed limit. And
Really?
it's not just speed, it's also how you were driving.
No.
Look,
10 miles over the speed
Okay.
limit.
I'm not going to argue with you. I mean, unfortunately, we're past that point. You understand my position? All right. I want to give you every opportunity for you to show me that you're okay to drive. And I really hope that that's the results we get, okay? But at this point, I can't just look...
This is how you're doing it.
She even suggested that since she was a police officer, the officer should overlook it.
I don't have a choice. It's
Yes,
the same
you
for
do.
anybody else.
No, yes you do.
I can't treat anybody any differently.
Yes you would.
No.
I wasn't in other people's lanes.
Okay. I'm not going to argue about that. There's dash cam video and all of that, okay? I'm not trying to argue with you, okay? I'm hoping that you can show me that you're okay to drive. Okay? But I have to go forward with this. I have to at least investigate
No,
it.
I just want to know.
I explained to you. You smell very strongly of alcohol. Your movements have been very slow and fumbling. You have a very dazed facial expression. All these are signs of impairment.
Nothing seemed to make sense to her at this time.
If you're good to drive, perfect. But I have to investigate that.
No, you have to go over it again. I am showing what exactly?
You have bloodshot, watery eyes. You have slurred speech. You have a
But
strong
I'm wearing
odor.
contact lenses.
Okay. You have a strong odor of alcohol coming from your breath.
But I have.
Okay. All right. As I said, I'm just conducting an investigation at this point. I want to give you every opportunity. You're saying that you're fine. I want to give you every opportunity to show me that.
There's no way in hell. No way in hell.
Okay. Can I check your eyes real quick? Just make sure that you're okay.
You're gonna check it? No.
The police finally began the sobriety test after a protracted dispute, and let's just say things didn't go well.
I mean, can you see this light?
Yeah.
Okay. All I have you to do is just stand with your feet together and arms down at your sides. So what I'm going to do is follow this red light with your eyes. Oh, careful.
That is-
light with your eyes. Oh, careful.
That is.
Okay. What I'm going to have you do is follow it with your eyes and your eyes only. I don't want you to move your head at all, okay?
If your shoes are bothering you, you can take them off.
That's too fast.
Follow it with your eyes.
It's too far away.
Just follow it as far as you can go.
It's too far away.
You're not focusing on the pen. I just need you to focus on the pen, okay?
Her answers to the questions posed by the police were utterly bizarre.
At this time, I'm going to give you the opportunity to participate in 2 more field sobriety tests. Is that something you'd be willing to do?
You think that I'm impaired right now?
As I said,
After eyes. So in the eyes.
You're showing signs of impairment. I want to give you every opportunity to show me that you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, again, there's 2 additional tests, the walk and turn
Sure.
and the one-leg stand. Is that
I'll
something you
do
can
all of the tests.
Okay.
As the testing continued, it was evident that the woman was not fit to operate a vehicle.
1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1008, 1011, 1012,
Hands over your sides.
1000. Huh?
Keep down your hands next to you.
Oh. Now I forgot which
And now
one.
you may stop.
She continued to lie when questioned about how much she had consumed.
So why do you smell like alcohol?
I do not smell like alcohol. I smell like pigment.
That's not pigment. That's very strong alcohol. Yeah, I mean, you're a deputy, you know about HGN, okay? That's caused by alcohol. So, how much did you have to drink? Nothing? You don't want to be honest with me?
After that, the deputy was taken into custody for driving while intoxicated and for refusing to comply with police requests. The deputy was obviously drunk and disoriented when she was taken into custody. Thankfully, her employment was terminated right away following the arrest. DUI is never acceptable, particularly for law enforcement personnel. What else, however, is not acceptable? Putting an innocent woman in prison.
Who's that?
A head, R tail.
Okay.
Officer Courtney Brown of the Roswell Police Department stopped Sarah Webb for speeding. Things become a little intense right away.
Stay in the car.
Sorry, my window doesn't hold.
Officer Brown, Roswell Police Department. You know how fast you were just going, ma'am?
I'm so sorry, I'm late for work.
So you could go over 80 miles per hour on 92? No, ma'am. You have your driver's license and your insurance card? Turn off the car and pass me the keys, please.
While Sarah complies with every request made by the officer, Brown seems to become even more hostile.
This is LexisNexis. I'm trying to look it up. I don't have it printed off.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right with you.
Brown then goes back to the car to look over Sarah's past and speak with other cops.
I'm having issues with my CAD. Can you please do an 8 and 10 check on a Georgia tag? As well as an 8 and 10 check on a Georgia driver's license.
At this point, things really start to go south because Courtney doesn't seem to be considering the issue seriously at all.
Hi. So I got too fast for. Let me write this down.
Too fast for conditions.
Is it reckless?
Yeah, you can do reckless, and then speeding.
Indecisive on what to do, Courtney and her partner cop kept going back and forth. Then she makes the decision to act in the most unprofessional way you have ever seen.
Hold on. Are you? Okay.
It is heard that the two cops are deliberating using a coin flipping app.
Who's that?
A head, R tail.
Okay.
The two giggle as Wilson offers a police code for arrest, even though the coin's tails indicated release.
This is tail right.
Yeah. So really.
23.
Then the action starts.
Alright, man. Do me a favor. Step out of the vehicle for me. Put the phone down.
Why would
Put
you
your phone down. Step out of the vehicle. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Because, ma'am, you're driving entirely too fast for conditions. You put a lot of people's lives in jeopardy, okay?
Before checking Sarah's car, the cops accompany her to the patrol car and place her under arrest. The officer refuses her request to call her place of employment.
You can make a phone call, but that's all you can do. If you want to call them, you're allowed to call them, but... Okay. Give me 1 second, I'll let you call them, okay?
Then, as she is being led to the police station, the cops are seen casually making jokes.
Thank you. Who's it? You're no...
Nope. I am, but without a stamper.
Sarah breaks down in tears and apologizes.
I understand, but you can't... Who do you need to call, ma'am? Who do you need to call, ma'am?
The cop gets even more irrational when one of Sarah's friends offers to pick up her car.
Can you please?
He can't come get your car. He can't come and get your car.
No. Okay, apparently you can't come get my car.
Why?
I don't know.
Cobb County?
Where does he live?
Go to jail for reckless driving or speeding. And because one of the arrested for.
Okay, have a good day, sir.
With all that's happened to her, Sarah can't help but cry. She eventually got off, but not before speaking out about her experience.
These people really put my freedom in the hands of a coin flip.
Courtney Brown and her coworker Christy Wilson were fired for their negligent actions following the public release of the video. It's one thing to be an unjust police officer, but it takes some courage to think that other officers will overlook your legal transgressions. Officer Amanda Myers was pulled over for drunk driving by two police officers on February 5th, 2020. She claimed that when she was pulling out of a parking spot, another man struck her car.
I'm a cop too, but I work side job and I work at the bar. Okay. And I'm getting ready to leave, and this guy's like pulls in while I'm about to back out, and his front passenger light gets shattered because he pulls into me as I'm backing out, and he's gonna be like, oh well, she backed into me. Well, no, he pulled in. And I'm not trying to have my insurance because I know how that goes. Like if you're in reverse.
The man, of course, had quite another story to tell.
Talk to me over here. Somebody over there was telling her to stop.
Okay.
And she did.
Okay. Did you call or did she call? You called. I got you.
He stated that when Amanda hit his car, he had already moved to create space, but she persisted in blaming him and attempted to exploit her position as a police officer to avoid having to deal with the situation.
Okay. Did you offer to give him money just to get him to be quiet about all this? Because that's what he's also claiming.
No.
Yeah. You're a police officer?
Yeah.
She becomes frightened as the officers reveal that they have discovered her lies.
That's not even the right side. Like, I don't even know, like, this wasn't even there. And
Well,
how would
of
that,
course it wouldn't be there.
how would that even hit, like, his passenger side?
Well, I don't know, but there are cameras here. Are you disputing the fact that there's an accident at all?
I mean, yes and no. Like, I feel like
Why don't you call and verify that? You feel like what?
Like, I backed up and I felt like maybe like I...
Just throw your keys up on the dash, okay?
Then she makes an effort to downplay how drunk she truly is.
How much did you drink today?
Not a lot.
What's not a lot?
I'm gonna say like maybe 2 or 3 drinks. That was all before 4:30.
What though?
2 or 3 shots before 4:30. Vodka?
Okay.
That was all before 4:30, and it's 7 now.
Okay. Would you object to doing any standardized field sobriety tests?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
You know that'd be a refusal, right?
Yes.
She tries to ask for a favor once again by claiming to be a police officer.
My police ID is in there too.
What's that?
My police ID is in there too.
I understand that, but you do know what comes with a refusal, correct?
Yes.
Do you,
and I know that.
do you maybe want to rethink that decision?
No, I don't.
Amanda had yet another tantrum as she is being taken to jail.
Thank you for making my life more difficult. No, I didn't do it to myself. To do SFSTs? Because any fucking moron would do that? That's a fucking trap. Don't even tell me it's not. You're a cop and you know the fuck it is. But to tow my car and to do this to me, like, you're an officer. Like, what the f? Yes!
She even threatens the police for making an arrest of one of their own.
Dude, I hope karma f***ing bites you in your ass. I hope. Are you new?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, well.
After that, Amanda was brought to the police station. She was detained for operating while intoxicated, or OWI, and had her employment terminated. After wrecking her car, Katie McDonald, a former Ocola police officer, was pulled over by police on August 19, 2018. She wasn't in the car when the cops came up to her.
You alright? Hello? Hey. Hey. Talk to us. Who are you talking to? Okay. What's your name? Did you say Candy?
Katie.
Katie?
She works for us. Are you alright? Get up. You got ants crawling.
You work for us?
You got ants crawling all over you.
I know, it hurts.
At this moment, Katie was crying so severely that she was unable to communicate with the officers.
They told me they were
Say what? Hold on. I didn't hear you. Start over. What happened?
These guys wouldn't stop following me, and they wouldn't stop telling me they were gonna hurt me, and so I got in my car and I tried to drive away, and I wanted to call somebody.
Where were they following you from? Okay.
You got your driver's license on you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so scared.
Alright, come with me to the car.
And I didn't want to drive, but they had me no choice. I didn't want to call 911 because I was scared.
That doesn't make sense. Here, just hang out by my car, okay?
The police attempted to start their own interrogation again when she had stopped crying. Then Katie began a story about being followed by men, but she was unable to even follow her own story.
They were following me. And I fell. I crashed into the ball. And when I got out, I ran out and they were gone.
Her story was completely altered when she said that those who were following her had gone when she crashed.
I just wanted to leave, and they got out and they told me that I was doing such a bad thing.
What did they say to you?
They said such bad things. They told me that I was a bitch, and they told me that I was such a bad thing. And I just...
Okay.
The cops chose to continue questioning her as they could now determine that she was intoxicated.
You're not under arrest, okay? Having those raised in mind, you want to talk to me?
She appeared to remember the identities of the men who were pursuing her after initially insisting that she didn't know them.
I try to act brave and I try to act tough because I'm a little person.
Okay. I know you said something about you were at O'Malley's?
Yeah.
And there were some guys there bothering you.
They always bother me, the same guy.
Okay.
However, Katie persisted in her victim persona, often altering her story.
Were you in the car by yourself? Yeah?
I called my friend AJ and I told him, I'm like, I don't want them to touch me and I don't want them to be anywhere near me. And he kept saying that they were. And then he said, don't drive. But I was like, I'm so lost because he was sick tonight. He texted me earlier tonight and he said that he was sick with.
Following all of that, the officer began administering sobriety tests, in which she, of course, doesn't do well at all.
Put him directly in front of you in a straight line for me. There you go. Okay, can you keep your feet straight for me? Okay. Look at your feet for me, okay? Look, see how your back foot's not straight on the line?
Katie had another tantrum when she was brought for a breathalyzer.
Will you submit to a breath test? Yes. Okay. Just sit right there for me. What was my arrival time? What was my arrival time?
3:03. She hurt herself.
Due to the alcohol, Katie found herself disoriented and hazy. She was charged with DUI after failing all of the tests, which led to her arrest and subsequent termination from the company. Introducing Officer Brianna Strauss of Federal Way, who gained notoriety for entirely inappropriate reasons. In her TikTok videos, she was seen defending dishonest behavior.
I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way.
The arrogant police officer is seen attempting to defend unethical actions, essentially asserting that officers are free to drive however they like.
If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way.
By portraying it as a PSA, she is essentially acknowledging that she has abused her position of authority.
PSA to everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way. Get the out of the way.
Even though the video is short, just a few seconds, it's enough to show how terrible Brianna truly is.
If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. The best way to find that out is get the out of the way.
She took down the video in response to all the criticism, but it was much too late.
I would say that any police officer who posts videos in their uniform, in their cruiser, is a dumbass. Don't do it. It's so cringy. I hate it. Other cops hate it. And if other cops are telling you that they don't hate it, it's because they're idiots too.
Not that the Federal Way Police Department people were all that happy. They intervened and gave Officer Strauss an unpaid leave of absence lasting 10 hours.
If you want to see more questionable cops and insane arrests, click the next video on screen.